Okay, so this is like 4th time lucky, and I'm laying in a really awkward angle because my phone is running out of battery, and this is the only place it will stay still while it's charging and get some light. I'm making this in the middle of the night here now because I won't get any chance tomorrow, and I'm leaving on Sunday. Well, tomorrow's today actually now. I don't know. I won't get any chance later, and it's taken like 3 days to upload a video, and it still messed it up, and then had to do it again, and I can't be, I don't have time to be messing around with that when I've only got a certain amount of time when I can upload videos. So I'm going to try and get this done, upload it straight off my phone because that seems to be faster, and yeah, just hopefully get this out to you. So what I wanted to talk about was my medical transition and where I am. To be honest, it's not very far, but I wanted to update you on how things are going. Obviously I moved away to work, so I had to change my GP. So I filled out all the details and stuff and got the letter back saying that I was now registered with this GP, and that was all fine, and I was kind of too scared to do anything more about it for a while. And I came out to my friend, or my friend guessed, I spoke about this in my last video, and she rang up and made the appointment for me, which was really good, because I was just shitting myself, really. So I had this appointment, and she came with me to find it, because I was in too much of a panic to read the map to find out where we had to go. We raced off the bus from work together and just went off to it. And he was being really good about it. I didn't know how I was going to say it, so I just walked in there straight away and made sure I got it out of the way straight, as soon as I got in there, so I wasn't sitting there panicking about how to phrase it. And I basically just walked in and said, it's like hello and whatever. And I just said, I'm transgender, what can you do for me? That's pretty much what I said. And he just, sat me down and said, well, what were you aiming for? And I'm just like, well, I want to transition, I want to get on hormones and surgeries and stuff like that. And he was quite good about it, saying, we don't have many people, we do have some, and we refer them to Charing Cross. I said, is there any chance you can refer me somewhere else, because the waiting time for Charing Cross is ridiculous, and I've heard good things about the Laurels in Exeter, which is where I'm hoping to go, and that will be fairly easy for me to get to when I move again in June. And because he knew that I was moving in June again, he said that he'd try and speed things up for me, which hasn't happened, but oh well. He was saying about referring me to the local mental health team, so he could get his funding. It was what they used to have to do, was refer us to the local mental health team to check that there wasn't anything else, like borderline personality disorder or schizophrenia or something, which could be giving us symptoms that we thought were making us trans, and then get the all clear from them, and then the funding people would give them the funding to send us to a gender identity clinic where they could then diagnose us whether we're trans or not and give us hormones or surgeries as we desired. What has now changed, which he didn't know and I wasn't certain of when I went to the surgery, the GP surgery, was that they can now refer straight to the GICs, the gender identity clinics. So I didn't really bring it up then because I wasn't sure, myself. So I went away and he said that the local mental health team would be getting in touch with me. So I just went away, assumed it'd take a while, but he was doing things, and he was the doctor that I hoped I'd get. I didn't know any of them, but looking through their profiles, I decided, I'm more comfortable talking to a man, and it seems like he's not really old, but he's not really young. So from the information that was given to me, he was the one I wanted, and he was the one I happened to get, which is good. So I went away. This was in October, about the 20th, I think it was. I don't know, it was a Thursday. I can't remember what date it was. So I went away. 8 weeks later, I'd given up by this point of hearing anything from them again. I rang up the GP surgery, made an appointment with my doctor at the same GP again, and I confirmed with some other guys that you didn't need to see the local mental health team, and I've got a load of paperwork printed out to go and show him, and then on that Friday I got a phone call from the local mental health team telling me they were sending out a letter. I was like, right, okay, that's nice. And they said, well, this letter is being sent to you under the care of some random woman who works in my company. And now, my post all goes through my company because I live there, but I actually live in one place and I go to work in another place, and the way it's organised, all our post goes to the place where we work, gets sorted and then given to us. But they had requested all the NHS places to send any information they're sending to us under the care of someone else. I don't know if this is just for the people who are under 18 or for everyone, to keep tabs on us or something, or because they're acting in loco parentis, I don't know. I think that's the right Latin phrase, I don't know. Acting as our guardians. And so I was like, right, okay. I didn't really twig what was going on when I was on the phone to her because I was panicking a bit. And then I realised what was going on. I rang her back later that day. I was just like, is there any way you can take this off? You know, because I don't really want her opening my post for me. So, well, they've asked us to do this. I was like, well, you know, I don't even know who this woman is. She just works in my company. And right, well, we can hold it for you, or we can send it somewhere else. I was like, well, just take her name off it, put my class on it, because it's all sorted by class, and then it'll get to me. She was right, okay, I'll do that. I have no idea why I didn't tell her just to hold it there. I got it in my head that I wouldn't be able to get there to pick it up. But I actually happened to be near there on the Saturday, but whatever. So she said that would be posted out. So I assumed that would be posted out on Monday. It had a week to get to me. It hasn't arrived. And I've had to leave for Christmas to come back to my parents. So I haven't actually been able to get this letter. And it's probably sitting in a mail bag. I can think exactly where it would be, and I can't get to this letter. I don't know what it says in the letter. But I cancelled my second GP appointment because I don't know what's in this letter. It could be them saying they'll help me. It could be them saying they can't help me because of the funding changes. Or it could be all manner of things that are in this letter. I don't know, and I'm trying to speculate, but I don't know what is in this letter. But either way, I didn't want to go to my GP and have a go at him for everything taking 8 weeks, and it's only supposed to take 4 weeks. But the NHS is shite. So I don't know what's going on, and I wanted to know what was going on before I went and had to go at him for things taking too long, or have more proof that he can just refer me straight to the GIC. So I'm just sitting here, fingers crossed, hoping that I haven't already got an appointment and I've missed it because I haven't been there to get the post. So that's sort of what's going on with me medically, you know, going on with, you know, my physical transition. I'm really tempted to change my name, like right now, because there is a website where you can do it for free, which I didn't know about before. So, you know, I could just, you know, you just put your details in, it makes a PDF, you print it off on some fancy paper, and you're sorted. I want to do that, but because where I live is a military base, I have military security, and I don't want to come out to everyone, but still have my security parts, which I have to have on me at all times, saying my female name. I just feel like it would be an excuse or something for them to call me by my birth name, even though I've asked them not to. But I don't want to go ahead and change the pass without coming out to everyone, because then they'll know. So I'm just kind of having a bit of a dilemma on what to do at the moment in regards to that. And there's like added hassle that all my documents are still at this address where I am currently, you know, like my parents' house, because it's just too much effort to change them for somewhere I'm going to be living for 9 months. And, you know, my actual location is different to my postal address when I'm down there, and I can't be bothered. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Probably won't do anything. I'm rambling now. I wish there was more to tell you, but I just wanted to sort of document this bit for myself and the frustration. You know, it's been about October, November, December, we're now in January. So it's been about 3 months since I went to my GP about this, and I got absolutely nowhere. So, yeah, I keep thinking I hear something outside. So I'm just going to go now and be scared. Okay, I'll see you in February sometime probably. So yeah.